You should note the Hook of Dissonance is not just a substitute for the Rod of Discord. In fact, it's much more than that. In this video, I intend to talk about both of these items' ups and downs before I thoroughly compare them. First, the Hook of Dissonance. In order to actually get the Hook of Dissonance, you do have to get gelatin crystals to summon the Queen Slime. This means you have to find them in underground hollow biome. They are a bit rarer than crystal shards, but not that bad to get. The slight advantage you get when you have a hook is that you don't have to switch to it. It's not an item in your hotbar. Essentially, you will be able to use it more quickly in tight situations. The Hook of Dissonance, while a really good hook on its own, is still consequently bound by the limits of grappling hooks. It has limited range, and despite having the ability to teleport, you cannot teleport through any blocks. Even with these problems in mind, there are still other things that make it not all that bad. The Hook of Dissonance actually does have the fastest retraction time for a hook in the game. This means you don't have to worry about missing nearly as much as other hooks because you can quickly use it again. Additionally, this hook is quite common with a 1 in 3 chance to be dropped from Queen Slime in Classic mode, and a 50% chance to drop in Expert and Master mode. So it's easy to get and a worth a drop. Next, the Rod of Discord. The Rod of Discord has a chance to be obtained from Chaos Elementals from the Underground Hollow. You have to hold this item in your hotbar, meaning to use it, you have to stop using your weapon. This is different, whereas you can use the Hook of Dissonance without doing this. But don't worry, I won't hold this against it too much, as it really isn't that meaningful of a difference. The Rod of Discord holds the benefit of allowing you to teleport anywhere on the screen. The price of this is that you can only use it once every 5 seconds, otherwise having a damage penalty, which, unless you're consistent in dodging the majority of enemy attacks, this damage penalty makes it not worth it to teleport within the 5 seconds. The Rod of Discord can actually be upgraded to the Rod of Harmony, essentially removing this penalty. However, the downside is that to do this, you have to put it in Shimmer after you defeat Moonlord, so unless you play much endgame, you won't be using it for the most part. What really brings this item to rock bottom is the drop chance. It has a measly 0.25% drop chance, and that's only on Expert and Master mode, while having an even lower 0.2% drop chance on Classic mode. I mean, sure, you can increase this chance by making farms with potions, gnomes, and hollow torches. You can also increase the spawn rate by using battle potions and water candles. But inevitably, even with all these buffs, Chaos Elementals are still a rare enemy and will not spawn if you aren't moving. I don't think an infinite flying mount still counts for moving, so you're left with the alternative of auto jumping from the frog leg. All of this adds up to players still struggling to get the Rod of Discord, except for the off chance you get lucky and get it without preparing. Now, here's my final thoughts on which item is legitimately better. I think that most people are here to play Terraria for fun, right? At least I think you are. So I'm thinking, why sit there just grinding? Where's the fun in that? Wouldn't you rather fight a fun Queen Slime boss rather than making a farm just so you have to leave the game on for hours just for a small chance to get the Rod of Discord? Waiting around or grinding the same thing for hours definitely gets old pretty quick. In terms of arena or farm preparation, both the Rod of Discord and Hook of Dissonance actually don't differ too much. So this isn't much of a factor in which item is better. I mean, if you're lucky and get it without a farm and hours of grinding, then by all means use the Rod of Discord. Plus, you can still craft the Rod of Harmony with it if you play endgame Terraria anyways. Looking past how rare they are, they're both really useful items, each having their own benefits in the end. The Hook of Dissonance can't be used multiple times without the damage penalty, but it still has worse range and can't teleport through blocks. Its benefit is how much you can use it. The Rod of Discord holds the ability to teleport anywhere on the screen, but that 5-second debuff it inflicts makes it more balanced. This item benefit is teleporting anywhere. In other words, I think both the Hook of Dissonance and Rod of Discord are pretty equal, just in their own ways. So, really, there are only two things that I believe make the Hook of Dissonance better. One is that you can obtain the Hook of Dissonance quickly and in a more fun way than getting the Rod of Discord. And the other thing, which I said I wouldn't hold it against the Rod of Discord too much, the Hook of Dissonance is not an item you have to use in your hotbar. However, this is a very minor difference. The Hook of Dissonance does take some skill to use, since its range and ability are limited. This makes it less reliable, but still better from what I've discussed. I also just think that the Hook of Dissonance deserves more respect than it gets, often being overshadowed by the Rod of Discord. I'm a bit biased on it being better, but that doesn't mean it's worse. It's just a comparison anyways, but I'd still be interested in seeing what you guys prefer in the comments. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one on HayHay-Gaming.